Alright. What's up, guys? I'm back with part 2 of Ultra Instinct. What if Deku had Ultra Instinct? I want to take a break from what if Deku was experimented on, because if I were to keep on going with it, I would have lost interest, and I don't want that. I don't want to lose interest in my own stories. But yeah, I kind of like changed up the picture because it's more visually pleasing. Just look at that. It's good. But anyway, where I left off, I think it was what was it? It was Deku just got finished with the entrance exam. So yeah, that's where we're gonna start off. So yeah, Deku he won his bet with the $30 with Bakugo. So he gonna get that. He gonna get that money. Um, so a week goes by, and I'm gonna say just for like plot's sake, in that week he found like Deku found out a third level of his Ultra Instinct. I think I already said it before, but it's not mastered. But he has, of course, the Ultra Instinct Omen and the Ultra Instinct Mastered, but I'm gonna say before the Omen, he's gonna have it so like his instincts like automatically pick up, but it's not like an aura around him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's basically the activation of his quirk, and then it goes up a level, and then it goes up and you know what I'm talking about. Let's just get on with it. I'm sorry, bro. I can't think, bro. I'm sorry, but so let's say the week goes by. Deku starts going up to the class. He opens up the door and he sees Bakugo in the corner with Ida, and they're having their little fight and all that. So Bakugo he sees Deku, and he's like, shoot, man, I gotta give him my $30. So he walks up and he just gives him the $30, doesn't say anything, and walks away. So Deku was like, all right, yeah, okay, I'll let you stick to your word. I see you. So stupid, bro. What am I talking about, man? I don't know anymore. But yeah, so I think what did bro? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually rewatch my video. So I think Bakugo and Deku, they were teaming up on Ida. So Ida, he has beef with both of them. So I'm gonna say when Ida sees Deku, he walks up and tries to tries to yell at him, but then he was like, "Nah, the teacher's right here. You ain't trying to do that." So Isaiah, he picks up. He's like, "How you know I was here?" And Deku just says like, "Oh yeah, I could sense you." And Isaiah was like, "All right, well that's a thing. Well, all you guys better sit down and shut up, or else I'm gonna expel you guys right now." So I'm gonna just say like they all sit down because they ain't trying to get expelled by somebody they don't even know. So yeah, that happens, and then Aizawa was like, "All right, you guys need to go change, and we're gonna go down to test out your quirks because screw the orientation, that ain't happening." So I'm gonna say they all like question it, but then they eventually go down. Jesus Christ, it's so hot in here. Dang. Oh well, but I just have to deal with it. So yeah, they all go outside, and so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, Deku he can use one for all like full cal. I don't. He might as well, right? So I'm gonna just skip past it. Deku got first in all of it, just because. Why not? He's a god. You can't beat him. It's impossible. The ball throw. I'm gonna say he gets second in ball throw because I'm pretty sure he can't get infinite in this one. But yeah, he's the god. He's in the very top. And just so like I don't forget anything, I'm gonna just say like none of them get expelled because I ain't trying to remember who got expelled. Bro, if you guys actually enjoy this stuff, I don't know how, man. Nah, okay, I need to stop getting off track. I should probably extend the story. All right, but was that the end of the day? I'm pretty sure it was. So yeah, they all leave, and I guess the next class is with All Might. So, you know, they all have their hero costumes. I'm gonna say just because why not? I'm gonna say Deku's out like costume is Goku's. Because why not, bro? Like, dude, Goku, he looks sick inside that outfit. I don't know what you're saying, bro. But so yeah, that's his costume. And everyone's like, "All right, okay, I see you, martial arts, okay." I'm pretty sure he did martial. Yeah, okay. He did. But what was it? Okay, so yeah, it's Ida, Bakugo against Uraraka and Deku. That's what it was, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna say because Bakugo and Ida are still like against each other, Ida tries to work with him, but Bakugo's like, nah man, forget that. I ain't trying to work with you. I'm trying to fight him on my own. Forget you. So he just walks out like nothing. And Ida he gets mad, but he's like, I gotta win still. So Bakugo, like I'm gonna say before Bakugo does anything, Deku's like, alright, so yeah, he about to pop up. We should probably, get out of the way. And Uraraka's like, how do you know? Is like, bro, I can sense him. My instincts are telling me, move. He's coming right towards us. You should probably move. So Uraraka, she doesn't question it because she's seen it. She's seen Ultra Instinct. All right, sorry, I'm back. I don't know. I had like a blank there for a second, but anyway, yeah. So Uraraka, she doesn't question it because she already knows that he's a god. But after that, I'm gonna say Bakugo, even though they like moves out of the way. Bakugo, he turns around and like gets back to him because Bakugo, he's been training his reflexes. So yeah, he tries to 1v1 Deku, and Deku was like, all right, but and tells Uraraka to walk off. So she walks off, and they just start fighting. At first it's just them fighting without their quirks, and then Bakugo lands an explosion on him, like on Deku, but it misses because Deku can dodge, and I'm gonna say he's at phase 1 of his quirk, where like only his eyes are silver. So yeah, then Bakugo's like, all right, okay, we're working up, but they're fighting more and more. I'm gonna say 30 seconds go by, and then that's when they start picking up. So Bakugo, he's putting on more explosives, and Deku, he goes to phase 2. He's going to Omen. So as soon as he turns into Omen, like Bakugo's just, bro, he sleep. He gone. Like nah, you ain't trying to get away from Omen, bro. Nah. Or is it Sign? Ah, I forgot it's Sign, bro. That's such a weak term. Nah, it's Omen. This inside my what if it's gonna be Omen. But so yeah, he sleep, and Deku, he's taking advantage of being inside of Omen, so he's like, all right, might as well just go take out that Ida boy. So he comes up, he's like, before Uraraka can even see him, he walks in, and then he's like, all right, Sonic, come here, and he just bopped right in his jaw, and he goes sleep. He go night night, and then he just walks up, touches the bomb, and then they win. And Uraraka, she was like, okay, well that's something. I didn't even see you come up. And then that's when Deku powers down, and he's like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll let you get something next time. But then they go back, and Bakugo and Ida, they go down to the nurse's office to get healed up. And everyone inside the room with All Might, they're all like questioning, like, bro, what is that power, bro? It has different phases and everything. He's already trained his quirk. And All Might's like inside of his head, like, yeah, that's God. You guys need to understand that. Bro, he's still thinking that he just summoned God. But anyway, so yeah, All Might. Everyone's asking like what his quirk is, and All Might says, "Oh yeah, that's the power of Ultra Instinct." And everyone's like, "Oh, that sounds dope. Like, I wish I had a quirk like that." And then, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it started hitting the girls. We're starting to hit them like a little click inside their head, just like Ultra Instinct. I wonder what I could do with that, bro. Okay, I need to stop doing that, bro. I'm sorry. That just came up inside my head. I had to, bro. They be thinking about that Ultra Instinct, bro. Like, there's a lot of different ways I can use that, but okay, nah, I need to stop. I need to stop. Next one, next clip. I'm gonna say all the other ones. They're like canon. You know, they're all extras. I'm pretty sure even inside the canon they skip past them all. But what happens next? The USJ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know, it's time. It's time. It's time for the USJ. I need to start thinking about this one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Actually, let me get a sip of my water real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back from that. I'm sorry. I didn't want you guys to hear like the gulp sound. That's I ain't trying to do none of that type of ASMR. But yeah. So the USJ. I must say they all go inside the bus, and no one questions about Deku's quirk because it's not as similar as All Might's because they do know now that it's Ultra Instincts. So they're like, it's just his own quirk. So, you know, they get there, and Aizawa's with them. Aizawa, he's pretty chill with Deku as well because he sees like you know he's not one of the students that just start blabbering on and all that. So, you know, right before they walk in, Deku he can sense the enemies already before they can even show up. So he goes up to Aizawa and says like, "Hey, there's something about to happen inside." And Aizawa he knows that he has a sense quirk, so he's like, "Okay, okay, I'll contact All Might, and he'll show up earlier than usual." So yeah, they keep on walking in, and Deku and Aizawa they're on high alert. So you know they're just walking in, and I'm gonna say when they walk in, like they get the speech from 13. I think that was her name. No, it definitely wasn't. I forgot his name, but you know, she was blabbering on like about if you use your quirk like wrong, you can end up hurting somebody and it can be like bad. Deku he already knows that stuff, so he doesn't really pay attention. But him and Aizawa are still on high alert. So right before anything could even happen, like with Kirigiri, I think that was his name. Like he can open up the portal. Deku he was like that, bro. He basically just flashed up across the entire like area, and then he instantly just grabbed a villain and started beating him up. So as soon as like as I saw that, he was like, okay, yeah, yeah, we need to hurry up and do this. So All Might got the message, and he's like rushing to the school already. So Ida doesn't have to come up and like do stuff. So actually no, he still goes get the what is it the other teachers. So you know, Deku he's fighting. Bakugo he shows up too. He's next to Deku like, hey yo, if you're getting some fun, I better have some fun too. So you know they're both like jumping people. And Aizawa he's also fighting. And all the other kids like they're there. They have to stay there because of the other teacher. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's when Shigaraki and the Nomu shows up. So Shigaraki's like, "Oh yeah, where's All Might? We need a this Nomu's gonna kill him." So as soon as Deku hears that, he's like, "Oh no, that ain't happening." So he walks up to Shigaraki and tries to hit him, but then the Nomu shows up and attacks Deku, which he falls back. I'm gonna say like he falls back, but not to the point where he's like passed out. So you know, he's like struggling to get up and he's like, what is this thing made out of? So that's when Shigaraki tells him, like, oh yeah, it's made out of like all these different quirks. And Deku's like, okay, okay, I got you. So shock absorption, regeneration, and I think it was strength. Yeah, yeah. And that's when All Might shows up. So as soon as Shigaraki sees that, he's like, alright, attack All Might. So they start fighting. Bakugo, he's like, hey, go help out All Might. I got these guys. So they fist bump and they walk off because they still respect each other. So I'm gonna say that happens. Aizawa, he doesn't get attacked because the Nomu didn't go after him first. He went after All Might. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say the Nomu gets a few hits in on All Might, and he starts to like buff down a bit or get really steamy. And Deku, he sees that, so he powers up to his omen instantly, like right off the bat. He goes up, he like punches the Nomu, which he falls back a bit, but because of his shock absorption, it's not like all the way. So he powers up. Deku powers up Omen with. I'm gonna say, how much did I give him last time? 15%. Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna give him 15% of One for All. If not, then oh well, he got it now, doesn't he? I'm surprised I haven't given him like 100% yet. Nah, I can wait. But what's the time? Bro, I hate going off track, bro. I swear, I need to work on this. I keep on saying every single video I need to work on it, but I don't. Ah, man. But yeah. So I'm gonna say Deku, he powers up One for All with his Omen. So then he falls back even farther. It's still not enough though. So that's when All Might, he starts to like power down a bit because he did do a bit more than expected. So he starts buffing down, and then that's when the Nomu starts to punch him, and then All Might falls to the ground. But he's not to the point where like he's about to die. Like, no, that ain't happening. No, All Might's too OP for that. So that's when something kicked inside of Deku, and this boy said no. He had the meme strike down on him, and everyone, even the Nomu, bro, they looked at him, and while the beam was going around, all the rocks were shaking and everything. I think you know where I'm going with this. But yeah, all the rocks were shaking around him, and the beam's still coming down. When it stops, ooh, that boy. All right, so on the picture, like on the screen, the left side of, the right side of Goku, like Goku's right side, that's what Deku's like at right now. He entered mastered because he ain't trying to let All Might die. So he has the silver all around it, bro. He looking clean, and everyone's like, "What just happened?" Even Shigaraki, he's like, "What the heck? Like, what is this? Is this like something that we should be afraid of? Nah, we're good." And as soon as he thinks that, nobody even sees Deku move, bro. He just walks up and punches the Nomu so hard that he just flies out like in cannon, but even like farther and faster. Basically to a point where he has fire on him. So as soon as he sees that, he's like, we need to get away. So um while they're trying to get away through the portal, Deku, he comes up and basically he just like punches him like real quick, which basically it like injures Shigaraki really badly to the point where like his arm is basically like inside of his shoulder. Which sounds pretty disgusting, but bro, he kind of deserves it. But so yeah, that happens, and as soon as it's over, and Deku realizes that there's no more like, actually no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say everyone sees because no one was teleported, so they could see everything that was going on. Everyone sees Deku in his like silverized form, and they start to see the silver come off of him, and now he's starting to look like Goku on his left side with the silver hair. And as soon as they see that, like in all the aura, as soon as they see that, they're like, he's a god. And that's when All Might shows up and just like, see, I knew he was a god, like inside of his head. He just proved my theory. That's that's basically what he's saying. So as soon as that happens and all the other heroes come in, they see it, but Deku, he powers down because he sees that like there's no more danger and his instincts like don't need to be there. So he powers down. He like gets on his knees and stuff to like take a breath, but he gets back up and he goes over to All Might to like help him up. And All Might, he's basically in the state where like he's half All Might and half Small Might. So they cover him up and they take him to the nurse. And Bakugo inside of his head, because he sees Deku and he's like, bro, when did he have this power? So then he starts thinking about it, but that's when they all have to leave, and like, because you know that was just at the school. So you know, Deku and All Might, they go to the nurse's office, and All Might, he's basically saying to Deku like, I knew that you were the chosen one. You just, what was that power? Like, do you remember how that felt? And Deku, he was like, no, I just seen you like getting hurt and all that, and I guess something just happened. So All Might was like, okay, and like inside of his, he said okay, and then inside of his head he was saying, so that's some way to activate it with extreme danger. So you know, while they're thinking of that, the nurse tells Deku that he's all healed and like he can leave. So he says all right, and then what am I saying? Dang it! I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why you guys watch me. For some reason, you guys do. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah. So he leaves, and All Might. He keeps on thinking to himself, okay, so that's one way to activate it. That's something I need to remember. So I'm gonna say after that, Deku meets up with everyone else, and they ask him like, what was that? What was that? And Deku just replies with, I don't really know. Like, I guess it's something a part of my power now. So they all think like, okay, well, oh, he's just stronger than us. There's nothing about it. Like we can't compare to him. That's when Todoroki's like, nah, I bet I can still beat him. This boy knows he can't. Instead of the new My Hero movie, he did nothing, bro. He was a side character. That was so disappointing. All right, I need to stop. But still, they did him dirty. I ain't gonna lie, they did him so dirty inside that movie. But yeah, so that was it. And then Deku and Bakugo, they start walking home because you know they're on break now since that happened. I'm gonna say it's like a 3 week break. And yeah, so Deku and Bakugo, they start talking, and then Bakugo brings up the fact like, what was that new power of his? And Deku says like, I don't know, I guess it's a new ability of my power. And that's when Bakugo says like, okay, let's train to get you to that point again. So you know they do it for the 3 weeks, and I think I'm gonna leave it off there. You know, the end of season 1. Of course, I'm gonna keep like continuing, but you know that's just the end of season 1 in canon. So I think that's a good place to stop. Yeah. Um, if for some reason you guys did like this, I don't know how or why, but actually I want to say thank you guys for the support. I didn't really notice it, but Jesus, like you guys are kind of cool, like and all that, but nah, it's too suck up, bro. I can't do that. But either way, thank you guys. If you guys like it for some reason, then you know, let me know. If it's bad, then let me know. You know, I can try and fix it. But but I don't know. It's too hot now. I can't even think straight. But yeah. With that out of the way, I still don't have an outro. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.